Well, I think to be successful, especially in a town like Galveston, you have to be out within the community. I'm Vic Pierson. I was born in Abilene, Texas, January 5th, 1958. I grew up in Albany, Texas, a little town 34 miles from Abilene. Then went to Midwestern State University in Wichita Falls, where I got my BBA in economics in 1981 and my MBA in finance in 1985. After I got my BBA, I worked nights and went to school. Worked during the day at First Wichita Bank. Ended up going to school 4 nights a week for 4 years to get my master's. I started at First Wichita in the accounting department. 2 years in, they got bought by Mercantile out of Dallas. So I get called in on a Friday and they tell me my job's been eliminated, which first time I've ever been without a job. But they said, well, we want you to come in Monday and interview for a job in credit. So I came in Monday, got the job Monday. So for just 2 days, as far as I can remember, since I was 16, I've had a job my whole life. We moved to Galveston in June of 1985. I started June 8th. So this past June 8th was 40 years here at Moody Bank. And we've seen a lot of growth and changes and very happy to be here. There's one particular loan that I'm most proud of here, because it was the most challenging loan that I've ever worked on. It took 2.5 years to get to closing, and that was when we worked with Gulf Copper, the Texas Battleship Foundation, the Resolve, the salvage company from Florida, to get a half of a dry dock. The other, it had split in half in the Bahamas. Half of the dry dock was sent to salvage, but to get that dry dock to Galveston where it could lift the Battleship Texas and do the $75 million in repairs that have been done. And we had a lot of obstacles. It couldn't have come together without all the great partners, including Gulf Copper, Moody Bank, the Texas Battleship Foundation, Resolve, the recovery company, all working together to make that happen. And the amount of good paying jobs that came with it, I am most proud of that.
The thing that hits me about Vic is that he's respected by everyone. And you know, he's a big community supporter. What he's done on the Wars Board has been phenomenal. I mean, he's guided us through tough times, good times, and growth, and you know, just the latest bicentennial, he chaired that for us, and he certainly is the epitome of a community person.
As I think most people know, we on the Battleship Texas Foundation, of which I am the chair, have been negotiating with the Port of Galveston for years to find a berth for the battleship. And at some point in those negotiations, Vic became chairman of the Port of Galveston Board of Trustees. And so that was a positive step in the sense that we knew each other, we had a level of trust, we had a confidence in each other that really propelled the process forward and got us over the finish line.
Whenever the community has faced a challenge such as COVID or the freeze of 2021, or Ike, Victor is always one of the first to step up to help our businesses and help the people of our community.
As we all know, he's a great husband, great father, great grandfather, and all that. But you know, even as a banker where you need to have contracts, everything in writing, if he shakes your hand, then you know it's good, and you know everything's going to be all right. So we'll call each other, bounce things off of each other. We don't always agree, but at the end of the day, we respect each other, and that's because he's a man of character.
Vic and I have worked together for years on the Ike Dike stuff, and he's on the board of BACPA, which we are just now retiring. We raised lots of money to help fund the initial studies for Texas A&M by going through this other not-for-profit that we created, and he's always behind the scenes, ready to do what we need to do. They don't necessarily want their name on it, and yet they're in there getting their hands dirty and making sure that families are served, the people who need it get the help they need.
Vic was the first banker who believed in me at a very, very young age. I was 24 years old. I needed to borrow $1 million. It was a lot of money then, it was a lot of money now. We've done business with Moody National Bank for more than 20 years because of Mr. Pierson's leadership, and it was an honor in 2024 to be asked to serve on the board of Moody National Bank. And it's just been a tremendous journey. Relationship banker, great gentleman, knows everyone in the community and warmly welcomes everyone that he meets.
I would describe his service to the community as tireless. From Mayor of Jamaica Beach all the way to the chairman of the Port of Galveston, everything in between. Chamber of Commerce, Galveston Economic Development Partnership, basically every nonprofit organization that asked anything of him. So he's a wonderful citizen and a wonderful friend, and is a great asset to Galveston.
I want him to know that he's a brother to me. You know, when I need help, when I need personal help, when I need business help, when I need whatever help, he'll call me back in not just a different county, he'll be in a different country and call me back.
I hope that at the end of the day, people can see that I've contributed a positive energy, always trying to do the right thing for the right reason at the right time. And that would be a legacy I'd be very proud of. You know, and there's so many great organizations I've been blessed to have been associated with. TIB, which is the Independent Bankers Bank, the largest in the nation. I am so proud to be a part of them and to contribute as their chairman of the board currently and as a board member. And then, of course, my past chairmanship of the Texas Bankers Association. Couldn't be prouder of that. Continued participation with the Independent Bankers Association of Texas. And then, of course, the honor of being inducted into the Texas Banking Hall of Fame. I'm very pleased to have served as mayor of Jamaica Beach for 14 years and see our tax rate go from 59.742 cents per $100 value to 25.03 over 14 years. And I'm very pleased with being able to assist the Port of Galveston through the Wharfs Board in the expansion of our cruise terminals, which has allowed us to make the most significant investment in our docks in over 50 years. And then now my service, current service as a board of director of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas I've just ended my first year. So I've got 2 more years and hopefully get reelected to another 3-year term. But that's the ultimate, just the ultimate height of my banking career is to participate with the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. There is no way I would have this success without my best friend and wife, Janice, and daughters, Lindsay, Lori, son, Frankie, my mother, who's always supported me. And it takes a lot of people behind the scenes. My bank family, they are amazing. They've supported me into whatever role that I've taken on. And so, and of course, the Moody family, who I'm forever and grateful to for allowing me to have this success.
Hey there, Mr. Galvestonian of the Year. That is a great honor. Now, while you might be Galvestonian of the Year, you are this family's Man of the Year every day of the year. Congratulations. I love you.
Congratulations, Papa, about your award. It's really cool. Thank you for everything that you do for me. I love you.
I just want to congratulate you on being named Galvestonian of the Year. We're very proud of you. You're an amazing person. You always are there for other people whenever they need you. And I just want to say, Vic, I love you very much.
I want to say congratulations as well. I couldn't think of a better person to get this award than you. You do so much for the community, so much for our family, and I am so proud to call you my dad. We love you so much.
Congratulations, Vic! Hey, Vic. We wanted to say congratulations, Galvestonian of the Year. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, Vic!
Congratulations, Vic.
We're proud of you.
We love you.
Hey, Vic. It's your old buddy Patrick in Colorado. I wanted to call and tell you congratulations. I'm not at all surprised to hear the news. I feel lucky that our paths crossed in life, and I'm grateful for all that you taught me. Cheers and keep on rocking it.
It is no surprise why we're here tonight celebrating you as Galvestonian of the Year, and we are incredibly proud.
The award is well deserved.
Congratulations, Vic.
And we love you.
Galveston couldn't pick a better recipient than Vic. He not only is known in the banking circles as an exemplary banker, but he's also known up and down the coast as an exemplary chairman of the Port of Galveston. Vic, congratulations. And not only are you Galvestonian of the Year, you should be Texan of the Year.
Hey, Papa, I just want to come on here and say congratulations on the award. Can't think anybody else that deserves it more.
Vic is not only a person that is all those things when others are looking, he is also a friend that runs to you if you are ever in a very dark place. Many people find it hard to voluntarily reach into darkness and help a friend, but I can tell you Vic is one of those rare individuals who doesn't shy away. He's willing to be there with you when darkness and pain is all around, where most people frankly fear to go. Vic was there for me one tragic morning following the loss of our son, and I'll remember his love and caring forever. Thank you again for being there, Vic. You are my hero.
Well, I couldn't be happier than to talk about Vic Pierson. He is a Hall of Fame banker. Bankers across Texas want to do business with Vic. Regulators want his perspective. They seek his advice as a leader. He serves on the Dallas Federal Reserve Board of Directors. He's been chairman of the Texas Bankers Association. He's been chairman of the Board of Trustees at Swigsby, the Graduate School of Banking at SMU. I could go on and on about his credentials, but as a banker, his bona fides are beyond reproach. Vic has a heart for service and for people. He is thoughtful. He's the kind of person who reaches out not because he needs something, but because he genuinely cares. And it really is that personal touch that has made him successful in banking and as a community leader. And Vic loves Galveston. We recently hosted an event in London to promote the Texas economy and our banks. And Vic talked about Galveston and its importance as a port and a destination. My phone is always blowing up with messages from Vic. He's got news about the community, and you can't help but embrace his enthusiasm for the people and the place that he loves so much. So congratulations, Vic. We can't think of anyone more deserving of this recognition, and I am just so proud to call you my friend.
As a member of our Dallas Fed Board of Directors, he's been an exemplary representative of Galveston and the many community banks in our district. I'm grateful for his insights on the economy, the banking sector, and our region. His anecdotes are ones I always turn to in providing information to my colleagues at FOMC meetings in DC. Much of his work is in Galveston, but his impact stretches far beyond Texas. So Vic, congratulations. This is a tremendous honor, and we're very proud of the work you've done.
Hey Vic, congratulations. On behalf of the Galveston Regional Chamber of Commerce, our incredible board of directors, our over 1,000 members, our incredible staff, we are so proud of you and so honored to recognize you tonight. We love you, Vic. We love you, Vic. We love you, Vic. Woo!
So a fun fact about Victor is that he knows more Texas high school football sports trivia than anyone I've ever met. He actually can tell you just about every mascot for every Texas football team in the state, and I would challenge you to test him on that. Congratulations on a well-deserved honor. I love you, brother, and I sure appreciate your friendship.
And this is just so cool, brother. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of this.
One thing I know, if ever I need to be on a deserted island, I would want you there with me. Or if I was ever in a foxhole, I would want you in that foxhole with me, because I know you would show us a way out and you would make it right.
Something that I've learned later in life is that if you have a friend, be it a woman or a man, especially men, for me, it's hard to say I love you. But with Vic, I can say I love you. He means that much to me.
I've had the honor to listen to these amazing people on the film speak about Vic. So in the words of Chris Furlow, he said, Vic is a gem. Tom Parrish said, Vic is truly a legend in his time. So Vic, we are so proud of you. We are even more grateful that you chose us. Lori, Frankie, and I are so lucky to call you our dad, and we love you.
You know, there's no way I would have the success that I've had without the support of my family, my best friend and wife, Janice, my daughters, Lindsay and Lori, granddaughter, Abby, son, Frankie, my mother. They have just been a blessing and have supported me every day. The Galvestonian of the Year is the highlight of career acknowledgement. And just to be associated with an entity that carries the weight like the Galveston Chamber does, for doing the right thing, for business, for community development. I couldn't be prouder to be associated with the Chamber, and getting this recognition is humbling, but I'm just very happy to be able to be named Galvestonian of the Year.